11 real-life demonic possessions and what they tell us. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. Welcome to the Gospel Truth channel. Glad to have you here. This is our regularly scheduled 11 a.m. broadcast. I think I'll start doing it at 11:11, just because that would be fancy. I am your Christian Whistleblower. We are here to bring you the gospel truth and to get you squared away. And let's talk about possessions. Let's talk about demonic possessions. And let's talk about what goes on in that. And let's talk about why it goes on. Let's look at the story behind the story. Let's look at the news behind the news. And let's look at what's going on behind what's going on. I think you'll find it very interesting. I think you'll find it very enlightening. And I think you'll find it very powerful for you to be able to see this and to understand this and to realize exactly what is going on. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. And let's consider what's going on with demonic possession. So what we have here are 11 real-life cases, allegedly, of demonic possession. 11 real-life cases of gut-wrenching possessions that'll shock the daylights out of you, from Scoop Whoop, via Flipboard, via Marsden Brooks, our crack ace reporter on the scene out there in the real world. And this is written by Rashida Roy Chowdhury, October 21, 2017. And this is 11, or these are 11 real-life cases of gut-wrenching possessions that will shock the daylights out of you. Does the name Annalise Michelle ring a bell? If not, you're probably agonizingly familiar with the movie based on her life, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. A girl is 16, epilepsy, mental illness, subjected to brutal exorcism rites upon suicidal tendencies in 73, aberrant behaviors, repelling religious artifacts, hearing mystical voices, make you wonder if people are too obvious or oblivious to take such accounts seriously. Now, let's take a look at some other disturbing stories about sinister spirit possessions. And again, we really want to look at the end of all this at what they mean and why, in fact, they're probably happening, at least in the opinion of your friendly neighborhood Christian whistleblower, harmless little fuzzball, yours truly. Clara Germana Saleh, a student at St. Michael's Mission in South Africa, she confessed to making a pact with Satan. She was reckoned as possessed in 1906 because she showed unnatural impulses, levitated, and had made inhuman noises. Her exorcism was witnessed by over 170 people, where she knocked out Bibles, behaved wildly, and tried to strangle a priest with his own stole. 2 days of hysteria ended with her levitating before descending still. A lady named Julia, 2008, documented by a psychiatrist in New York, a patient he deemed to be possessed after seeing objects floating in the air, experienced her clairvoyance about surrounding people, and her hateful rants and periodic levitation. During the exorcisms, the room became super hot. She repulsed holy water, and upon waking up from these trances, she would have no memory of them. George Lukens, English tailor, late 1700s, erratic behaviors, sang spooky songs and spooky voices, spoke strange languages, claimed to be possessed. Doctors surrendered. He went his own way, got more hostile, animalistic, years to come. Claimed exorcism for a gathering of 7 priests, and the madness ended with him praising the Lord and accrediting the priest Ding, 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 ding. Key in on that, ladies and gentlemen. Roland Doe, Robbie Mannheim. The inspiration for The Exorcist. The story of this man is tragic. 14, demonic possession through a Ouija board, scratches on skin, flying artifacts, guttural splutters, body contortion, levitation, 30 exorcisms, injured priest, sulfuric odor lingering in the air. Arnie Cheyenne Johnson, marked in history being the first person to plead innocent on account of demonic possession. The demon murder trial. Strange claims by people in his vicinity, such as the presence of an apparition with demonic eyes, beastly features. Stabbed his landlord while growling infernally. Got convicted, serving a sentence of 5 years for a typical 10 to 20 crime. Anna Eklund, 14 years old, 1882. Cursed by the witchcraft practiced by her father and aunt. She became intolerant towards religious artifacts, sexually vile, couldn't set foot in a church. Successful attempt at exorcism made. Demonic possession came back as her folks begged Satan for it, being the witches that they were. Went into a convent, hissed, threw away blessed food, levitated, spoke foreign languages, could cling onto walls, deformed in appearance. 23 days, 3 exhaustive exorcisms, cured of evil possession. Godelbin Didus, brought up in a superstitious household, grew up religious, 1842, 28. Violent noises, furniture colliding, scrapes, house haunted. Documented that conversations were mediated by supernal being. Finally, doesn't say that she was freed. Demonic possession, trying to escape evil. Michael Taylor, a religious man, indulged in obscenity and profanity after his wife accused him of having an affair. Acceleration of immoral behavior. 24-hour-long exorcism. What remains freakish that the priest warned him of a dormant demon of murder, still taking refuge inside him. Upon reaching home, he barbarically murdered his wife and dog after being exorcised by the priest. Isn't that something? David Berkowitz, son of Sam, 44 caliber killer, confessed his crimes and asserted that a demon residing in a neighbor's dog ordered the killings. He admitted to being part of a satanic cult and participated in the murders as ritual offerings. So they say the Smurls family, not to be considered with the Smurf family, the Smurls family, 1974, nasty odors, dog smacked across the room, children shoved downstairs, physical, sexual attacks. Paranormal investigators say house harbored a potent, spiteful spirit. Exorcisms failed time and time again. Eventually, constant prayers and rituals were able to get rid of the demonic activity. The Ammons family, not the Adams family. 2014, spirits preying on the children. Kids spoke in grave tones, giggled evilly. Family finally moved as 200 demons lurked in the area. So there's 11 stories of chilling exorcism. And if you notice the common denominator in all of them, a lot of these people are religious, and every one of these people eventually got rid of these things by leveraging some power of some form of the rat bastard, the Lord, Jehovah, Yahweh, Marduk, Yaldabaoth. A lot of people knew. I got to say the names. Don't like to say the names because it gives some power, I fear, but I have to tell people I'm talking about. So why were they a lot of them religious, and why do they all end up getting help through a personage that we know does not help? Well, there's some reasons for it. What's one of the best ways to make people run back to church? One of the best ways to make people run back to church is to get them afraid of demons, to get them afraid of devils, to get them afraid of things that are going to do them harm. So one of the best things to do to get your church attendance up is to have a bunch of demons start striking people. People get scared. They run back to church. I'm convinced that the church, Roman Catholicism and Roman Protestantism, is in league with these so-called demonic spirits because they help each other out. The more people that think there's demons, the more people that come to church. The more people that come to church, the more people that think they have demons, and the more fear, doubt, dread, worry, and other aberrant emotions these demons get to eat. And it is essentially fear, and some demons feed on other things, but that's what we're talking about in this instance. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is job security for these priests. The Christ told us that when you cast a demon out of a person, it goes and finds at least 7 more, maybe 70 times 7, maybe an infinite number of other demons just like itself or other unbalanced entities, and brings them back into that person. So when these priests, quote unquote, cast out a spirit, that spirit will be out for a little while and will leave that person 7 times at least worse off than they were before. This, again, keeps people coming back to the church. The demons and the pastors, the demons and the priests, the demons and the popes, the demons and the deacons, they're working together, ladies and gentlemen. It's a self-perpetuating money machine. It's a self-perpetuating control machine. It's a self-perpetuating perpetuation of the bureaucracy. And the first rule of a bureaucracy is to protect the bureaucracy. It's designed to keep you afraid. It's designed to keep you in the church. And it's designed to drive you back if you've left. And it's designed to keep you in awe of priests and pastors. It's designed to keep you in awe of exorcisms and rituals. And it's designed to keep you subservient to these priests. After all, if they're the only way you can get an exorcism, then you must stay in their good graces. Here's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need a priest. You don't need a pastor. You don't need a pope. You don't need a clergy member to free you if, in fact, you have been and are being buffeted by unclean, unbalanced spirits. All you have to do is take control of the situation yourself. You have the spark of divinity within you. And if you don't know what to do or how to do, just say, by the spark of divinity that is in me, by the spark of divinity that is in me, I command you to leave me, you foul, unclean, unbalanced spirit. That will work. Also use EFT. Google, this is how you do it. You're right here on my site. All you do is you're on the Jeff Darty YouTube. Here's all you do. Go to the Jeff Darty, type in Jeff Darty YouTube on your browser. I'm the first thing that pops up. Click on Jeff Darty YouTube. Up here, type Jeff Darty EFT. Boom, EFT, the answer. This is the one you need to watch. It'll teach you how to do EFT, the most elegant healing modality of them all, EFT. It will teach you how to get rid of the nodes that unbalanced spirits seek to cling to. EFT will set you free and will help you get rid of the nodes that these unbalanced spirits cling on to. You don't need me. You don't need a pastor. You don't need a priest. All you need is to learn how to follow those 2 steps that I showed you. Jeff Darty YouTube in your browser. Go to the Jeff Darty YouTube. Type in Jeff Darty, EFT. Voila. There it is. This will give you the news you need to be set free. And he who the Son sets free is free indeed. If you don't like Google, use something else. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. These tales of demonic possession are there to scare you. These tales of demonic possession are there to get you more possessed by getting yourself exorcised. These tales of demonism are there to get you to trust and rely on churches and priests and to keep you from taking your own sovereignty over your own life. There you go. That's the truth anyhow. Let me get into the chat room and answer any questions. Hello, Sterling. Redo your notifications, folks. Subscribe and resubscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. I cry when I witness scary paranormal events. I involuntarily cry just a little. I think you've become more sensitive to it, Davey. I don't know that that is anything to worry about. Maybe it does mean you're sensitive. Maybe it means that it's something that you, for whatever reason, shouldn't watch that much. Demons and the rat bastard are working together to deceive you. That's the truth. It almost feels like a warning. Well, then don't watch them, Davey. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, for what it's worth. Hello from Sweden. Hello in Sweden. Thank you, Matthias. I appreciate you appreciating my work. It's all a travesty. It's all a sham. It's all a mockery. They're just trying to get you to run back to the church, to trust the priests, to build their power, and to help demons get more embedded within your life, i.e. unbalanced spirits. I'm Jeffrey Darty, your friendly neighborhood Christian whistleblower. I've been doing this for 36 years, working with spirits, sharing with you the benefits of my advice. Interesting how voodoo, demon possession, alien abduction all have same similarities. It is very interesting indeed. If you're new, thank you for being here. If you're a regular, thank you for being a regular. I appreciate your attendance. If you can, ask yourself if you can help support financially. You can click on the little $ down below. Give an instant super chat support, or go to my website and click on the PayPal link, and that will set you up there as well. And you don't even have to have a PayPal to participate. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 11 real-life cases of gut-wrenching exorcisms. 11 real-life cases that are solved only by the auspices of the Roman Catholic Church. How amazing. 11 real-life cases that are solved only by rat bastard Pauline religion. How amazing. They wear you out, but in the end, somehow they manage to save you. Look at these poor people. Look at how much the rat bastard loves you. Look at how much the rat bastard loves you. He loves you so much. He wants to put you through this, but at the end, he'll pull you out as long as you stay in the fold. I say, leave, run away. Do not ever look back. They're in league with the demons. It's a power sharing job security system The demons get to mess with people. The priests get to prey on people. And that's P-R-E-Y, ladies and gentlemen, not P-R-A-Y. Folks, we're here to help you unindoctrinate yourself. We're here to help you guide your own spirit, master your own ascension, and be your own guru. It's a classic problem, reaction, solution scenario. You hit it on the head, Mac. I appreciate your input. Ladies and gentlemen, no original sin, spark of divinity within, love yourself, love your neighbors. That's why the Christ said to do it, because we all have the spark of divinity within ourselves. Unindoctrinate yourself, folks. And that all starts with staying fearless, my friends. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian whistleblower, saluting those of you that are here seeking after truth. And we'll be back with more truth extravaganzas very, very soon.